Well, I saw Frankenstein the other day, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I walked into this movie thinking it was gonna be a slow ass burn. I thought it was gonna be a movie that took a while to get to the point, and I thought it was gonna be a movie that was ending up good, but not great. But oh boy, was I wrong. Yeah, it may have started a little slow, but the movie picked up pace so quickly, and it got to the point where it was a 2.5 hour movie that was flying by. Might have also helped that I played Mario Kart with my girl in the middle of the movie, but you know, there was an intermission period in the movie, so you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, let me give you my pros and my cons, because I do think y'all gotta see this movie, especially because it's on Netflix. I think one of my biggest pros is I think this movie belonged in movie theaters, man. This movie was amazing. It looked beautiful. It looked something straight out of a movie theater, you feel what I'm saying? You could tell some of the shots were made in scale for a movie theater, not just for your regular old TV. So seeing the quality, the lighting, the color grading on some of those shots was just immaculate, and it told me the story of why the hell wasn't this released in theaters longer? Netflix. Selling per usual. Before I get into the story details, let me give the praises that are deserved to Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, and Mia Goth, because every single one of them killed. Absolutely smashed the role that they were given. They fully lived in it. They breathed it. They brought it to life and more. I felt for the characters involved in this. I didn't like Oscar Isaac whatsoever. That nigga Victor is a op. I felt for Frankenstein so much to the point where I was rooting for him to just accept himself. And Mia Goth is just, you know, she's just acting her ass off per usual. Speaking of which, I just thought this script was absolutely incredible. There were so many moments during this movie, whether it was some of the monologues being given, whether it was the way that words were said, like how clever they were with the way words were said. I was like, man, they were chefing in the office today. The way they covered Victor's ascendance into absolute madness, him wanting to study death, him wanting to conquer death, and that leading to him creating a new form of life and murking one of his friends in order to do it, and him going crazy and not taking showers and looking musty as hell. It was absolutely insane, but it was so good to watch. Seeing Jacob Elordi play Frankenstein and slowly but surely learn the world, learn how to reuse his body that's built from different bodies who passed away before him, seeing him slowly but surely get more intelligence. Hell, I was rooting for Frankenstein so damn hard in this movie you don't even understand. Especially by the end, I was like, man, I'm fully Team Frankenstein. Heck, I even thought the way that they brought Mia Goth's character within the love story with her and Frankenstein, I thought they were going to try to set up a little bride of Frankenstein here, but I'm glad I was wrong. Man, it's just so hard for me to get over the fact that how much I cared about Frankenstein so fast and so much, so strongly. Seeing him go through his journey, the metamorphosis of, am I human? Am I a monster? What the hell am I? And him learning what he is at the end of the movie. I won't spoil it for y'all that want to watch it, but damn, that shit was beautiful. But if we were to go on the cons for this movie, I don't have that many, to be honest. I think I have two very specific ones. Number one, this movie is probably too long. You feel what I'm saying? Any 2.5 hour movie that I feel like you take a break in the middle of, because we did take a break in the middle of it, I have to be honest. I feel like that may be a little bit too long, but I'm not complaining too hard about that. What I am complaining about, and this is slight spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you've been warned, but the redemption arc of Victor Frankenstein, I just don't like that Frankenstein forgave him. I understand what he was doing there, you feel what I'm saying? In order for Frankenstein to learn that he is human, that he needs to accept the fact that he's human, he needs to just live. If you can't die, just live. Accept that. And he wasn't going to do it unless Victor told him to, but still, man. The fact that he forgave Victor, it just didn't sit right with me after all the bullshit he put this man through. He treated him like he was nothing, and then he hunted him down for years after that. So yeah, I don't know how he can just like casually be like, I forgive you, Father, even if he is on his deathbed. That just didn't fully sit right with me, but to each their own. Overall though, man, this movie was a good ass time. It was a pretty good watch, even for it being set in the old times, you feel what I'm saying? Even with the dialogue being more sophisticated than what is nowadays, you feel what I'm saying? It was still a good ass watch with a great script, great colors, should have been in theaters longer. I'm gonna give this movie on the ZA scale a 8.5 out of 10. Would watch in theaters, would recommend in theaters, but obviously it's not in theaters, so go watch it on Netflix. But let me know what y'all thought about that in the comments down below. Have you seen Frankenstein? What are your thoughts, your opinions? Because you know we gotta talk about it, man. Simple.